Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I have a 2010 Honda Accord. The lady brought it to me here, and it had every light that you can imagine on this dash. It had the check engine light, the VSA light, the brake light, the ABS light. So I hooked up my scanner, and the vehicle is asking for two O2 sensors. So I tried to reset the light, obviously, to see, because it said permanent on the code. So that means that most likely if I try to erase it, it will not go away. So I did try anyway, and of course it did not. So there's something terrible when it says permanent on a code. Something is going on. So I went and I looked at all the wiring on the O2 sensor. So she had three different things going on this particular car. I'm not saying that yours will have the same, but if you have a permanent light on an O2 sensor, it's especially in this Honda Accord now. These are famous for that. The wiring on the O2 sensor, they get so close to the exhaust manifold that after, quite a few years from driving and the heat, they will eventually touch an exhaust manifold, or maybe if it's been replaced before and the other mechanic just didn't feel like zip tying it the right way, he just left it hanging, it will eventually hit the exhaust and melt the wire, and it's going to cause a permanent code. So I got underneath the vehicle and I checked my all my O2 sensors, and of course the one on the back, bank 1 sensor bank 1 sensor 2, which was below the threshold, it was definitely hitting the exhaust manifold. I had to literally peel it off of there. So that said, I went and replaced that sensor. I made sure I zip tied it the right way where it doesn't go near that exhaust manifold anymore. And it also was asking to get bank 1 sensor 1 replaced. I looked at the sensor, it looked just old. It did not look like it was touching anything that might have melted the wire. So I went and replaced that. Okay, so I went back in the vehicle, I tried to reset it, it still will not reset the check engine light. So if you're having the same problem, you need to check this fuse right here, fuse 15 right here, not the one below it, the one on top of it. That connects to your O2 sensors as well. So this one was blown. The reason why it was blown is because when that O2 sensor touched, it must have shortened the system, and it popped the fuse. Once I replaced this fuse, I was able to reset the check engine light, and that was the end of it. Now, the other lights, the VSA lights, brake light, ABS light, it remained on. Every time I tried to reset that as well, it would just not go away. So on these Honda Accords are very known for these ABS brake modules to go bad. The inside connections here are terribly made. So I went to my local junkyard and I picked one up for $110. I'm in North Carolina. I went to LKQ in Durham, and I was able to pick one of those up for $110. I popped it in. Very easy to do, nothing crazy. I went to the junkyard, pulled it out, came here, installed it within 2 hours. And as soon as I popped it in, guys, the vehicle is running great. All lights are off. There's nothing else going on. Well, I just wanted to share that tip with you. Make sure you check that fuse if you have a permanent code on your O2 sensors. Thank you.